Hello and welcome to another Raggy's beer review. So over in the tap room today on a gorgeous sunny afternoon. It's nice that the sun's actually made it out. So this is Fields of Simcoe Pale Ale. It's a collaboration between Aegir project and I'm sure that's Fierce beer. So let me get the magnifying glass because I can't see. It is Fierce beer, yeah, it says so on the back. I looked, when you look at it, you think to yourself, it's that. So, single hopped Simcoe Pale Ale, expect big juicy mango, guava, and peach with subtle undertones of red berry and pine needle resin. 4.3%. I actually bought this from LowCostbeer, aka Smiling Grape Company, on that mega beer haul I did. I'm getting through the beers now, although I have stocked up the last few days with a few new beers. So, yeah, we are into summer. It is drinking season. It's beer review season. It's a lot of seasons all in one. And there we go. Fields of Simcoe. Smelling the pine on the nose straight away on this. As you can see, slight haze, goldeny looking pour, a couple of centimetres of head. That's more or less my crap pour, rather than anything to do with the beer. Oh yeah, fruity nose. Did I read mango? I can't remember. I've already forgot. My memory's shocking. And then other things you can remember so easy. It's weird our memories are. But anyway, cheers all. Let's have a dive in. Certainly mango at the front, a little bit of peach in there. Certainly getting that hint of resin pine coming through as well. It's amazing, isn't it, that you get all these flavours from beer, from the hops that go into the beer, and the yeast obviously as well. Not forgetting the malt. So Fierce beer, obviously, in supermarkets now down in the UK. I can't remember where they're based. Let me just. So brewed in the UK, Aberdeen. I thought it was. I knew they were Scottish, but I just needed to check where they were from. I don't think they're coming to the Nottingham Craft Beer Festival, but you never know. The funny thing is, I was speaking to a brewery yesterday that have been announced for Nottingham Craft Beer Festival, and yet they've not been contacted. That is weird. Uh, I mean, they're a good brewery, so they can plan for these things, but it was weird nonetheless. Strange old way of doing business. Perfect for this time of the year. An easygoing pale ale. I've never heard of the Aegir project before, so I don't know what that stands for. So, yeah, Fields of Simcoe, single hopped. And it's amazing what you can get from hops. You think that you need to chuck 10 different hops in. It's not the case. A single hop beer can deliver good flavour because it's predominantly only that hop. And obviously, the more hops you chuck in and all that, that all changes things. It is interesting, the world of brewing. Some crawling on my hand. Just to see what they what they get out of it and all that. Yeah, it is interesting. Oh, so literally a few weeks away now from getting married again. Yeah, these weeks are starting to drop down at a steady rate of knots. Um, yeah, the pooing of oneself is going to be becoming ever closer. That stress levels and that. I'm going to need to drink some big beers beforehand. But there you go. tasting lovely. Got to be honest, loving the taste of this beer. Yeah, I've no idea how much I paid for it, so I can't even tell you how much I paid for it. But knowing low cost, it would have been a decent price. Because obviously he gets his beers through lots of different means, and sometimes just directly from the breweries. I mean, obviously lots of breweries have gone to the wall this year, so it's good to see breweries keeping on going until the world changes and things return to normality. Hopefully that'll happen, but who knows what the state of play is and what's going off in this world. There's a lot more to it than meets the eye. Since COVID, it's been a strange world that we live in, and yeah, it's certainly a strange one. So for me, on a glorious sunny afternoon, I've got the hot tub ready. I was going to weed the garden, but I can't be bothered. So I've been catching up on stuff. I dropped my phone in the toilet the other day. So as you do, you go to the toilet for a wee, obviously, being a bloke. And my downstairs toilet, the seat doesn't stay up, so you have to lift the bloody seat up. So I lift the seat up and drop my phone in the toilet, and I was like, oh shoot. Pick the phone out, getting the t-shirt like this and getting it dry and shoving bloody bits of tissue in to dry out any connectors and that. Obviously not putting anything near electric to conduct anything, and I had to clean that out. Being a gardener, that gets chatty, that does, and I've had to give that a good clean out. And yeah, it's been fun. But today it seems like all of a sudden it's charging properly again. So off the fast charge in the front room, my wife's got one of these chargers which is super fast charging, and it took 5 hours to move 20%, which is absolutely crap, because I go to bed at like 11 at night, get up for 5. 5 hours is not enough for anything, and obviously we all need our phones when we're at work, in this day and age anyway, to log into your work. Something as silly as that. So yeah, oh gosh, tired. But yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, it keeps going, because I use my decent phone to do the beer reviews and videos from everywhere, and I can't run the risk of that phone getting damaged in any way, shape or form. That's why I use this phone for all phone calls and that. Although I need to clean out the speakers, blooming speakers. Anyway, we'll give the beer a chance to just go a bit further, to get some air to it, just to see if it develops, because beer develops, air gets to the beer develops, and I'm getting a nice drop from the ABV now. It's amazing how it's nice. Sometimes it's nice just to get a bit of ABV. Yeah, for me, to put it in terms what everyone can understand, a little bit of pine, nice tropical flavoured beer, super easy drinking, well worth a try if you see it out in the open, at the Aegir project, if that's how you pronounce it, and Fierce beer. So yeah, really nice, easy drinking beer. Scores, don't take all scores. As people say to me, oh, I don't want to score, I'd rather you didn't do scores, or I'd rather you did scores, and it's difficult. So yes, it's drinkable, it's nice, a nice beer. That's what you got to say from it. If you're going to give it a score, 4.2, 4.3 out of 5. But yeah, looking decent. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Cheers all.